Hey, yo, what's Game Man players? It's your boy, Disney Sharpman, back out here on this NBA 2K22 Next Gen My League mode. And we are here with episode 3 of the 16 custom NBA playoffs that I had talked about in the very first episode of the series. But we've already gotten 2 games out of the way. But it was only game 1. Like I said, it's a best of 7 series for every single one. So if you didn't see the game 1 for both of the Eastern Conference games, be sure to go check those games out, because they were in Miami and they were both in Orlando. So make sure to go check those games out so you won't miss out on the entire NBA playoff series, because we still got a lot of games to go. We still got a lot of game ones to go. We got plenty of games to go, because we need to have 8 teams in this second round. We're basically trying to find out who's going to move on to the next round. It's basically anybody's time at this point. But in this matchup, we have the Clippers facing the Rockets. The Clippers are the 3rd seed. The Rockets are the 6th seed in the Western Conference. They're both ready to go at each other to find out who moves on to the next round, because the winner of this matchup will face the winner of the Warriors-Timberwolves matchup in the second round. But we will see exactly what happens. So with that being said, let's head down to Staples Center in Los Angeles. The Clippers, with the home court advantage, they're looking to make it count. They're looking to take game 1 at home, while Houston is looking to steal a game on the road. Exactly what somebody needs to do when you're on the road in the playoffs. But let's find out what happens. Rockets, Clippers, next. Game 1 from Los Angeles.
Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Clippers enter a new domain where the regular season fades away and the immediate challenge comes into focus as they try to take the upper hand against the Houston Rockets. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs coming up next.
The battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Harris, EJ out there with Williams-Goss. Then it's Wilkins, and it's Baker in at the shooting guard. And for the Clippers, they've got Anderson. EJ out there with Smith.
So here are the starting lineups for both teams as we begin game 1 here in Los Angeles. This should be a pretty decent series right here. The Rockets and Clippers know each other very well, so this one should be interesting.
Go.
Here's the tip-off, and we're underway from Los Angeles. Here's Harris. He's guarded by Crawford. Harris. Here's a screen by Wilkins. Harris puts up the 3. That won't go. Rebound to Lamb. Here's Crawford. Crawford, pump fake. Gives it to Willis.
Now here's Lamb.
Here's Lamb. Lamb. Gives it to Crawford. Wide open 3. Got it.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this.
Here's Houston. Harris.
Now here is Harris.
Baker. Gives it to Montgomery. Pump fake. Spins.
Let's it go.
Puts it up. No good.
Bank shot. No good.
That's exactly how you.
Here comes the Clippers.
He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
A little over a minute gone here in
Waiting
the
for a
first
screen.
quarter.
He gets
Smith,
it.
the pass to
Gets to Crawford.
Clock at 6.
Crawford with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Harris.
Crawford. No
That
good.
one, no good.
Williams Goss with the rebound. Here comes Houston.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
Harris, this is the Wilkins. His free ball. Won't go.
Again can't hit.
Here comes LA. Anderson, pump fakes, and it's blocked. Wilkins snatched it. Here's Baker.
Here's Baker.
Baker. This is the Williams Goss. His three. Good.
Right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining.
Here's Crawford. Guarded by Harris.
Crawford against Harris.
Crawford
Steps back and fires.
puts it up and
It's
he
hauled
missed
in by
it.
Harris.
Here's Harris.
Way to hold him in check.
Gives it to
gotta
Baker.
decide, you gotta have a body on him right away.
Here's Baker. Guarded by Smith.
Here's DJ. Covered by Smith. Baker passes
This is
to
to Harris. Harris
Loads it up
lobs it for
DJ.
Baker.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Here's Crawford.
Stupendous alley-oop.
Crawford guarded by Harris. Crawford puts it up.
That
No
shot
good.
off the mark. The Rockets go the other way with
Here
it.
comes Houston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see.
Here's
if
Montgomery.
he can eventually get back on track.
Montgomery gets rejected.
And he gets
Williams
it back.
Goss wide open.
Williams
And he
Goss
missed
misses.
it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making
Here comes Los Angeles.
coverage.
Smith.
And it's
No
Smith
good.
missing. Houston in the lead.
Here comes Houston. It's Harris.
And here in the first, about
This
3
is the
minutes.
Wilkins. Here's Baker. This is the Harris. Wilkins.
And oh boy,
And he's
a little
fouled.
contact there, but he gets the call.
Anderson with his first foul. So
Houston
Wilkins will
shooting
go
their
to the
first free
line.
throws of the game.
So Wilkins at the line for Houston.
First one falls
Knocks down the
through.
first one.
So
And he
gets
makes
them
both.
His free throw
And the
shooting
Clippers
is
are going to call
something
timeout.
never need to worry
They need
about.
to
He
talk
doesn't even
things
know how
over
to
because
go
they
to
are
the
missing
post.
so many shots offensively. They've got to get it together.
Get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
So early first quarter, Rockets with a 4-point lead against the Clippers, 7-3. Here in game one, it is pretty early, but Houston playing well. The Clippers need to get things on track. Here's Crawford.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. To
Crawford.
end the run.
And he gets blocked.
By Harris. And that one goes out of bounds.
And that one goes
Nice
out of
touch by
bounds.
Crawford. And
And the
let's
Rockets will
revisit
take
that
over
exceptional
possession.
Mobile one block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Wow, the Clippers are not
Houston's
having
gone
themselves a
just
good
1 of
game
4
so
from
far.
three-point range here in the first.
Here's Harris.
Harris against Crawford.
Harris putting on the move.
Harris looking it over.
Harris with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Houston needs to get a shot up.
Here's Baker, pump fakes, puts it up, no good. Anderson with the rebound. Here comes the Clippers. Willis, corner three ball, got it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Baker.
Now
Guarded by
DJ.
Smith.
Covered by Smith. DJ sets
Baker.
the screen for DJ. Fires from deep.
Fires the three.
The
That
Rockets
won't
again
go.
can't hit. The Clippers have gone.
Here
Just
comes the
2 of 8 shooting
Clippers.
so far. Just
Smith
25%.
trying to lob it to
Oh,
Lamb.
and they get in the
That
way
one's
of the
stolen
alley-oop.
by
Back to
Montgomery.
B. Good play defensively.
Here's Wes
To the middle.
Montgomery. This is the Cameron Baker in the paint.
And it's
No
the
good.
Clippers with the rebound.
He doesn't get the
Here
finish,
comes the
but
Clippers.
he's gotta be
It's
quick
Smith
to rotate and
to
stop
Willis
it and get
to
to
Crawford.
Here's Crawford.
Crawford.
It's
And
deflected.
it's blocked.
And he's able to get it back.
Crawford. He's
He
blocked
has to work
again.
harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been
Here's
taking
Williams
some
Goss.
bad shots on him.
Gives it to Harris.
Harris against Crawford.
Here's Harris. This is the Williams Goss.
Over Lamb.
Puts it up, blocked. Here comes the Clippers. Lamb trying to attack the basket.
And
That won't go.
Missing the go-ahead bucket. And
Here
it's
comes
Houston's
Houston.
ball. Harris outside.
Here's Harris. Here's Montgomery with it.
Now DJ.
Montgomery
No points in the game yet for
in the
him.
post. Fade away,
Misses
no.
off the right eye.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot
Here's Smith.
to sink.
This is the Anderson.
Anderson
Anderson
kicks to
gives it to
Crawford.
Crawford. To
Takes a
Smith
three.
to Willis. No
on that
good.
one. And it's Houston the other way.
Here comes Houston. Williams
the
Goss
pass
gives it to
Harris.
Harris. Harris. Pump fake.
The pass to
Gives
Montgomery.
it to Montgomery. Three ball.
Good.
Got it.
Gets the assist.
Oh, the
Timeout,
timing
Los
couldn't have
Angeles.
been better on that assist.
Man, the Clippers are having a lot of struggles scoring. They gotta get things together. I mean, DeAndre Crawford's already having himself a rough first quarter. They gotta get things together. Six and a half minutes left here in the first quarter in Los Angeles. Rockets with a 10-6 lead against the Clippers. Early first quarter. The Clippers are not having the best time as far as scoring goes because the Rockets are locking them up defensively. They're going to have to not try to force shots because the more they force shots, the more struggles that they're going to have. Because they are having most definite trouble scoring.
Clippers
Here's
trail by
Crawford.
4. Crawford outside.
Crawford.
And
And it's
by
stolen
DJ.
by Montgomery.
He gets
Here's
it to
Houston.
DJ.
Here's Baker.
To the paint. Looking for Wilkins.
Nice
He gets
pass
it
to
there.
Wilkins,
Good
and he
D
can't
by
put it
Anderson.
in.
LA's gone
Here comes the
2 of 4
Clippers.
from beyond the arc to
Crawford.
start the game. Down low.
Gives it to Anderson in the paint. Anderson
That's
got
He
it.
found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The assist is the key to that sequence.
Here's
A
Baker.
great look to set him up.
And here is DJ. Inside. Crawford
Trying to
with
give
the
it to
steal.
Harris, but it's
And
stolen.
pushing it up. Here's the Clippers.
Here's Anderson.
Smith
Gives it to
for
Smith.
three.
Three ball. No
It's
good.
rebounded by Houston.
Here's Houston with it. Here's
Now here
Harris.
is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Harris
Pass
guarded
to
by
Williams
Smith.
Goss.
Gives it to Williams Goss in the paint. It's
It
good.
is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Here's Los Angeles.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've
Here's
gone a long
Anderson.
time without a bucket.
Anderson dishes to
Here's
Crawford.
Crawford. To
Nice
Smith.
passing here
To
by
Willis.
Los Angeles. To the inside.
Oh, nice cup. Puts it
Tough
in.
shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is.
Here's
in the
Baker.
business when it comes
And
to
the Rockets
making
are going to call
that lead
timeout.
count.
Now the Clippers are starting to get themselves a little bit of a run here. Down by 2 with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Your Clippers.
4 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Rockets lead by only 2 points.
Make some noise.
So both teams making substitutions. Here's DJ Sharp. Brought up by Kevin Griffin.
He dishes it to Adrian.
Here's Adrian, and he's fouled. Kevin Griffin with his first foul. And here's DJ Sharp.
Now here's DJ.
DJ Sharp puts up the 3, and that won't go, and a foul. Adrian with his first foul.
The Clippers trail.
Here's
To the right
Parsons.
side.
Gives it to
And
Griffin.
the
His
shot
3.
from Griffin.
Got it.
And it's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
Now, I remember when you get in trouble for shooting threes a bit. Now teams want their bigs
Here's Jordan
outrated
Sharp.
inside.
This is D Sharp. Puts up the 3. Got it.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming
Here's the
right
Clippers
back
now.
at
It's Parsons.
Talk about great
Parsons.
competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this
Bends away.
so much
Parsons.
fun to watch.
Parsons.
Puts it up. No good.
By Sharp. The Rockets
Here comes
shooting
Houston.
31% here early on.
DJ
Not
Sharp
getting
trying to
shots
attack
they
the
like.
basket. Pump fakes. This
And
is
the
D
foul
Sharp.
called
And
on
he's
DJ.
fouled. That's
foul
Griffin's
number 3 for
second.
him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Here's D
Now
Sharp.
here's DJ. Defense is right there.
It's a screen.
Lobs
Lobs it up to Levine. He lays it in.
hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and
Here's
bang,
Parsons.
lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the
Here comes the
catch.
backdoor screen. Campbell. Campbell
Now here's
spins
DJ.
away.
Guarded
Gives it to
close.
Parsons. 3. No
Parsons'
good.
shot is off. Houston leading
Here
by
comes
4.
Houston. D Sharp with it.
Here's Sharp. Levine is screen on Parsons.
Here's Adrian.
Adrian kicks
Gives
to
it to
DJ.
DJ Sharp. His 3. Won't go.
There with the three-point shot.
Here
Los
comes
Angeles
Cooper
has gone
with the
3 of 7
rebound on the
from
break.
three-point range
Campbell.
in the first quarter.
And he turns it
stolen
over.
by DJ.
Here comes Houston.
Levine with it. Out guarded by Parsons.
Levine gives it to
Here's
Adrian. In the paint. Adrian
That's good.
banks it
It's
in.
Levine with the assist. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
Here's
And
Parsons.
breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're setting the tone early with their
Parsons
defense,
gives it to
keeping the
Campbell.
pressure on and taking chances.
Gives
And
it
they've
to
got a bunch
Graham.
of steals to show for it.
Graham
Also,
fades
how
away.
about how well
No
they
good.
defended the
Rebound goes to
rim, not just
Adrian.
blocking shots, but also
Here comes
altering
Houston.
their
DJ
game
Sharp
in
to the
this first
basket.
half.
And he's
Contact
fouled.
on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Hooper with his first foul. So DJ Sharp will go to the line for Houston.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for 2.
So DJ Sharp at the line.
The first one
He makes the first one.
And
he makes both of
good
them.
for DJ.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it
Here's
frees him
Campbell.
up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Campbell
Now here's
steps
DJ.
back, puts
Tight
it up.
defense on him.
No good.
Not allowing the
Rebound
shooter
goes to
even
Houston.
an inch of breathing
Here comes the
room on that
Rockets.
one.
That's just
Adrian
great defense.
steps
Forcing
back,
his man into
puts
a
it up.
difficult
No
attack.
good.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that.
Here comes
patented
Graham.
crossover, just couldn't convert.
Graham gets the screen.
Here's
Gets to
Griffin.
Griffin. He's rejected. Adrian with the block. Here comes Houston. DJ Sharp. And one.
And they call the a blocking foul.
Big miscommunication.
That's Cooper's second
on
foul.
defense.
So
He
DJ Sharp will go to the line for
recognizes
one more.
Takes it back.
Can you believe this start by Houston? Up by 10 in the first. DJ Sharp knocks it in. He puts it in.
And so it's
Rockets
Parsons
now
with it
up
over here for
11.
the Clippers. They trail by 11.
Here's Campbell. Here's the Graham.
Trying to end the drought.
Graham. He's
And
blocked.
Levine with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here comes Houston.
Inside, Sharp.
DJ Sharp.
That's good.
Got
It's
it.
Levine with the assist. Levine's got
26 to
3 assists in the
13
game.
Houston.
Guys, they're
They're on a roll right now.
Yeah, they've had a tough time.
Here's Parsons to the basket. Blocked.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers. As
The
Clippers
Rockets
retain
does it
possession.
again. And it was Adrian the one to block it. They are shutting it down defensively. Letting the Clippers know we may be on the road, but we don't just give up points in the paint.
Here's Campbell. Still getting warmed up
Here's Campbell.
offensively.
Lobs it up
Scoring
to
from him.
Cooper, but
And
it's stolen.
by DJ.
Here comes Houston. Levine.
From
This is the Adrian.
downtown.
His three. Won't go.
The Clippers go the other way.
Here's Parsons with it.
Outside Griffin.
Here's Griffin.
Passes it to Graham.
This is the Graham.
Shot from free throw
Pulls
range.
up,
2 free
and
throws
he's
coming
fouled.
up, and they call the shooting foul.
Levine with his first foul. So Graham will
First
go
trip
to the
free throw
line.
line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. And that one
Graham
falls
puts
for
in the
Graham.
first one. I mean, the fans are loving that one, but the Clippers are trailing by double digits in the first quarter. Not what they were hoping for. And Graham
And
makes
so
the
he hits
second.
both. 1:24 left to play in
Here's
the
the
first
Rockets.
quarter. Sharp, the pass to Levine.
Here's Levine.
To the
Levine in the
paint.
post.
And
Lobs it.
DJ
Oh,
throws it
what
down.
a lob
Oh,
to D
phenomenal
Sharp.
alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. DJ
Campbell
dishes
gets
to
the
Griffin.
Griffin. His three. That
Three
won't
off the
go.
mark.
Well,
Here
he's
comes
got
the
a
Rockets
great stroke. That
on the
one
break.
almost dropped.
Jordan Sharp gives it to DJ Sharp.
Throws it down.
Throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
They've come out of the
The
gate
Rockets
strong
up
at both ends of the
big.
floor. Just in total
A
control. so far.
15-point
It's
lead.
deflected.
Parsons
Gotta give him
rejected.
credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single
Here
shot
comes
this
Houston.
quarter, but he still keeps
DJ
firing.
Sharp gives it to D Sharp.
To the middle.
Gives it to
Here's
Jordan
Sharp
Sharp in the
and
paint.
stolen
And
by
it's stolen
DJ.
by Campbell. Here comes the Clippers. Cooper
Graham
to
gets a
Graham
wide
in the
open
corner.
look.
Got it.
Drains the three-pointer. Graham's got 5 now.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot.
Here-
Don't give
here's
him a
Houston.
clean look. Get out there on him.
3 seconds
Up by
separate the
12.
shot-clocking game.
Here's D Sharp.
Here's
Spins.
Sharp.
Puts it up.
Parsons
No
with some
good.
nice D.
Here comes the Clippers. Graham.
Levine against Graham.
With 9 seconds.
Pass to
Graham.
Cooper.
Gives it to
Fires the
Cooper.
three.
His three.
The
Won't
Rockets
go.
pull it in.
3
Sharp's
seconds.
got 4 rebounds
Adrian
now tonight.
puts it up at the buzzer.
And the last
Won't
second
go.
attempt doesn't
So that will do it
And
for
so it's
quarter
Houston
one.
Rockets up by a
The
dozen here at the
Rockets
end of
up
the
by
quarter.
12
They've been
against
putting
the
out a clinic
Clippers.
in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity.
30
and they are
to
pounding it down
18.
low. And we'll be right back after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Back here in LA, set to start quarter number 2 with the Rockets leading by 12. Here's Crawford. Turns it over. He was trying to go to Anderson. Harris. And it's a foul on Harris. His first foul. He just ran right into him.
To sacrifice his body and take the charge.
That was an easy call there.
For the Clippers, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this
Here's
one.
Crawford.
Crawford drives in.
Crawford, he's blocked. Crawford again. No good.
Defense from Harris.
Crawford has been struggling in this game. Here's Baker. No good. Here comes the Clippers.
With the ball for Los Angeles.
Anderson gives it to Smith.
Here's Smith.
Smith puts it up. No good.
And for Houston,
here comes Houston.
39% from the field.
A lot to Wilkins. He lays it in.
Challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here's Smith.
And Smith puts up a deep
three.
And
no.
Again, it's the Clippers missing. Rockets leading by
Here
14.
comes Houston. Williams Goss gives it to Harris.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Here's Harris.
Here's Harris.
Harris, pump fakes. Missed it.
Los Angeles.
Here comes Los Angeles. Anderson.
Anderson outside.
Anderson sidesteps, and he's blocked. Wilkins does it again.
DJ kicks to Baker.
That's his second snatch block in the game. Here's Baker, steps back, three, won't go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with
Here's
that
Smith, missed it, but Anderson. Whoa, that was Willis who got the putback.
Easy looks.
You know we talk
Here's
about
Baker.
it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets.
Baker puts it up, and he's fouled. Smith with his first foul. So Cameron Baker will go to the line.
Shooting 2.
Baker nails the first one. And Baker nails both of them.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Here's the Clippers.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Crawford.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Crawford trying to do something with it. Crawford, no good again.
He's off on that one.
His offense has been
Here comes the Rockets. Montgomery, corner three ball. Got it.
Up quick. 6 points for DJ.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment.
Here's the
That's
Clippers.
his killer instinct, just fanning
Here's
the
Smith.
flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the
Smith
comfortable.
gets a screen.
And it's Crawford top
And
of the
Smith
key.
turns it
And
over.
Stolen by Harris.
Here's Harris with
Over
it.
Crawford.
Harris
It's tipped.
blocked. Here's Crawford.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Crawford
Trying to break
trying to
that
attack the
high-scoring
basket.
streak.
And he's blocked again. Wilkins did it again. That's the
Harris
third
against Williams.
time.
The pass to Wilkins.
Wilkins
Here's
gives it to
Williams
Williams
Goss.
Goss. No good on the three.
And out of bounds.
And it's
as
out of
Los Angeles
bounds.
gains possession.
Clippers ball.
This man Wilkins is having himself a game. 3 snatch
trail by
blocks
17.
in this game.
Crawford looking over the floor.
Here's Crawford. Spins.
And 2 free throws
And
coming
he's
up,
going to
unable
get
get that
fouled.
one to go with all the contact.
Harris
First
with
trip
his
to the
second
line
foul.
for him here.
So Crawford will go to the
At
line.
line for your Clippers. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So Crawford at the line for Los Angeles.
And the first one
knocks down the first one. And Crawford puts in the second one.
Rockets leading by 15.
Here's Harris.
Now
Harris gives it to Baker. Wide open mid. Got it.
That one goes
Timeout
in.
Los Angeles.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Man, the Clippers are having struggles stopping this Rockets team. They're gonna have to talk things over on what they need to do, because it's starting to look pretty bad for LA. Eight minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Rockets with the lead over the Clippers, 39-22. Rockets have been doing whatever they wanted, and unfortunately for the Clippers, they haven't done anything to start to get the fans to basically get the fans proud, because they haven't done anything to make a run. They need to get a run going.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Los
Here's
Angeles
the Clippers.
Trailing by 17. He takes it in.
Crawford.
And he's knocked
And
off
he's going to be
course by the
fouled.
foul call. He'll shoot free throws. The Clippers have been
Wilkins
solid
picks
at
up
the
his
line
first
so
foul.
far. 4 for 4.
So DeAndre Crawford will go to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for LA.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Crawford
And that
puts
one
it in.
falls for Crawford.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Here's Crawford. Nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Harris.
Harris against Crawford. Harris passes to
Gives it
Baker.
to Baker.
And the foul
And a
called on
foul.
DJ. That's
Willis
his
with
first
his
foul.
first foul.
Second team foul.
And if the Clippers continue to keep fouling this Rockets team, then they're going to be ending up in foul trouble. That is not what you want to do.
Now here's DJ.
Williams Goss gives it to Harris.
6 to shoot.
Harris. There's 5 seconds. Harris.
And here's
Steps
Harris
back.
from the arc.
Gives it to
Here's
Williams Goss.
Williams
Pump
Goss.
fake. Puts it up. No good.
They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's
Smith
Smith.
kicks to
Gives it to Crawford. Crawford trying to attack Montgomery. Crawford
Out of hand,
blocked. Here comes Houston. Williams
DJ
Goss.
with it.
Lob
Willis
it.
on him.
And it's
DJ
Baker with the
throws it down.
slam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that.
Man,
the fans
Clippers are
got a little bit of a
19% from the
Guys,
field.
one
That
definitely
is
had a little
just
something extra.
terrible.
Crawford dishes to DJ.
Crawford gets it to Willis. To Lamb.
Here's
Lamb puts it up. No good
DJ
again.
with the rebound.
The Clippers can't
DJ's
get
got
anything
4
to
rebounds in this
fall.
game.
Harris gives it to Wilkins.
Here's
Williams
Goss.
Goss.
Misses
No
the
good.
three.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's the Clippers. Smith
Smith the pass
gets it
to
to
Lamb.
Lamb. His three.
Connects from
Got it.
three-point range. Lamb's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Here's Baker.
Baker kicks to
This
Harris.
is to Harris. His three.
And he
No
can't answer
good.
back. The three-pointer offline.
Here comes the Clippers. It's Crawford.
Crawford outside.
Crawford. And he's blocked
By Harris.
again.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
LA basketball.
Man, Crawford is just getting locked up in this game. They are just rejecting him every time. They're gonna have to give it to somebody else because you don't want somebody to be selling. Crawford missed again. Wow.
Rockets leading by 14.
He just can't
Wilkins
buy a
passes to
bucket.
Harris.
Here's Harris. Harris
Back
gets
to
a
Wilkins.
screen. Wilkins. Gives it to Baker. He pump fakes.
Now here's DJ.
Looking for a screen. He
From
finds
deep.
it. Baker.
It's
No
all in
good.
by Los Angeles. Willis has got his 5th
Here
rebound
comes the
in this one.
Clippers. They give it to Crawford again. I don't know why. He's been struggling all game.
Wilkins against Crawford.
Crawford putting on the
Looking to
move.
get back on
Crawford
track here.
missed
The shot,
again.
no good. Excellent D there from Wilkins.
Montgomery, 3-ball.
Think that
Got
was
it.
gonna go in. And it's 9 points for DJ.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean,
Here's
for
Crawford.
the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Crawford putting on the move.
Here's
Trying to
Crawford.
attack the basket. He's
Out of bounds,
blocked
Clippers ball
again.
as the Clippers keep possession.
Why do the Clippers keep giving them the ball?
Parsons checked in for DJ.
Your Clippers.
I don't understand it. And the coach, he's seen enough, so he's going to sub in Christopher Parsons. Man, what a rough game for Crawford. That's one of the reasons why this Clippers team is
On
trailing by
defense,
this
Houston.
much. Smith
Offensive
can't bake it
rebound.
in.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's Wilkins,
It's
and he's
deflected.
blocked by Lamb. Here comes the Clippers. Smith.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Kicks to
Smith
DJ.
gets the Willis. Back to Smith.
Smith dishes to Anderson.
Here's Anderson. Gives it to Parsons.
Pass to
To
Willis.
Smith. To Willis.
Shot clock at 6.
Willis gives it to Lamb.
Nice
Pump fake
passing here by
to
Los
Smith.
Angeles. For 3.
Smith.
Smith
Puts it up.
drills
Got
from
it.
outside. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say, ouch.
Here's Harris.
Here's
Putting on the
Harris.
move.
It's
Harris blocked. Here
In
comes
the
the
corner,
Clippers.
Smith with it.
Smith. Gives it to Lamb.
Lamb passes to
Gives it to
Anderson.
Anderson. In the post on Wilkins. Anderson
And the layup's
puts
good
it
off the
in.
glass.
And we always talk about
Houston
making
calls
your
timeout.
teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Clippers are starting to get a little bit of momentum. Even though Houston is still leading at this point. But they're up by 12 over Los Angeles. But man, what a rough game for Crawford. He just hasn't got no point in this game. I don't know why they keep giving him the ball. But that's the only issue, that the Clippers were trailing this whole time.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cooper, he's checked in for Lamb.
The Clippers
DJ
are
comes
hoping to
in for
turn
Willis.
things around,
And it's
because
Campbell in for Smith.
Because
Houston with a big
they gotta
group
understand
substitution
that
here.
Crawford has
DJ
been
is checked
struggling
in for
all
Wilkins.
game long.
DJ comes in for
He
DJ.
just hasn't
Levine's checked in for DJ.
Been able to do
And
anything
DJ is
great.
subbed in for Baker.
I'm talking about every time he gets the ball, somebody's there, and he just gets rejected every time. That's the one crazy part.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up
Here's
for the
Harris.
Rockets. It's DJ
This is
atop
the
the key.
Adrian. This is the
DJ
DJ Sharp.
fires from
His three
way outside.
won't go.
Quick shot there. and it's
Rebound
off
goes to
target.
Los
Clippers
Angeles.
trail by 12.
Here comes the
And
Clippers.
here's
Anderson.
for 3.
No
It's
good.
rebounded by Houston. Harris has got rebound number
Here's
5
Harris.
here tonight.
Harris.
Passes it to Sharp.
It's the DJ Sharp. Looking for a screen. He gets it. Puts it up.
And
No
that
good.
one hits back iron. LA's gone
Here comes
6
the
of 14
Clippers.
with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little
Campbell,
over 40%.
blocked.
And
Campbell
Levine
again.
with the block.
This time he puts it in.
Campbell's shot's good. Rockets leading by 10.
Here's Harris.
And here is Harris.
And
been
he's
quiet
fouled.
So far. Still no points in the game.
Parsons
And the foul called on
with his
DJ.
first foul.
That's his first foul. Griffin's checked in for Los
And
Angeles.
here comes D.
And a
Sharp
switch
checking
here
in for
also
Houston.
For Houston. DJ's checked in.
And for Los Angeles, Cameron Griffin checking in. But this was the only reason the Rockets were able to get into this huge deficit, because of the shooters that came off the bench.
Outside, Levine.
Here's Levine.
Pass to Adrian.
Here's
And
the
the foul
Adrian,
called
and
on
he's
DJ.
fouled. That's Cooper's third.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul.
Are
before the
you
break.
serious?
He might have to sit out until halftime.
And the coach is not taking him out.
So here is
Oh,
Houston.
and Griffin with the
10-point
steal.
lead.
Ill-advised
Griffin
pass
trying to lob it, but it's
from
stolen.
DJ.
I don't know why he
There was a
did
man
that
there in
there.
position to get that turnover.
DJ Sharp.
Sharp.
D Sharp. 3 ball.
The Rockets
No
again
good.
can't hit.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple
Here comes the
was gonna
Clippers.
fall.
Cooper.
DJ
Gives
dishes
it to
to
Griffin. To Parsons.
And Parsons
To
kicks to
Campbell.
DJ.
Gives it to Graham. In the post.
Here's Graham.
Graham. Pump
For
fake.
Levine.
Graham
Off the
won't
mark and
go.
a chance to trim it to single digits.
Here's Levine. Levine. Puts it up.
Basket
Got
counts.
it.
Levine's got his second bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Parsons.
Parsons for 3.
3. No
The shot
good.
misses. So Houston
Rebound
will
goes to
take it
Houston.
the other way.
Here's Adrian. His 3.
No good from
Oh,
outside.
he almost put it in.
Clippers trail by 12. And the pass to Campbell.
Here's Campbell.
Now
Gives it to
Griffin.
Graham. To Griffin. Pump fakes. Griffin. Looking for a screen. He gets it. Puts it up. No
The
good.
rebound goes to the Rockets.
Rebound goes to Houston.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open
Here's D
look.
Sharp.
Now here's DJ.
D
Covered by
Sharp.
Parsons.
Guarded by Parsons. D Sharp.
Here's Sharp.
And
Graham
that
with
won't
the
go.
rebound. Los Angeles has gotten cold.
Here
from
comes
deep
the
in
Clippers.
second quarter, just
Parsons.
2 of 6 from long range.
Parsons
That's
blocked.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Here's Jordan Sharp. Here's
Here's
the D Sharp. His 3.
Carries it from
Got it.
three-point range. Sharp's got 8 points.
No, he just caught the
Here's
defense. Now,
Parsons.
he shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Here's Parsons.
Here's
Trying to attack the
Parsons.
paint.
Oh.
Parsons.
But did you see that? And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a
Here's D.
magnificent
Sharp.
move to the rim.
This is the Adrian.
Now,
A lot to
here's DJ.
Levine. That's
Griffin
stolen.
with the steal.
Here's Parsons. This is the Cooper. Cooper.
Cooper the pass to
This is the
Campbell.
Campbell. Campbell. He has nothing.
Graham dishes
Gives it
to
to Graham.
Parsons.
To Parsons.
Back to Graham.
Back to Graham.
Some
Pump
nice
fake.
passing here by Los
Campbell.
Angeles.
His 3. Won't
No
go.
good from Campbell. Rockets leading by 13.
Here comes Houston. It's D Sharp.
124 left
This
in
is
the
the
second
Adrian.
quarter.
DJ
Here's
Sharp. His 3.
And again,
Got
it's the
it.
Rockets from deep.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar
Here's
for the rest of
Campbell.
the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Takes
their
it to the
offense
basket.
has
Lays it
ground
in.
to a standstill. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Adrian
Now,
bringing
here's
it up the
DJ.
court.
Pass to Levine.
Gives it to Levine. In the post on Graham. Levine fades away.
And
No
he
good.
Can't bank that one in.
Here
And
comes the
here is Los
Clippers.
Angeles now.
Griffin.
It's a 14-point game. Griffin kicks to DJ.
Campbell. He's blocked.
And he stays with it. For
Campbell
the
to
three.
Griffin. His 3. No
The
good.
Rebound by Sharp.
Here comes Houston. Jordan Sharp.
Dishes it to
It's
DJ.
D Sharp. Step back. Pump
Pass
fake.
to Levine.
Levine. Back to D Sharp. With 27 seconds.
26 seconds
D.
left
Sharp.
to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
And he turns it over.
Stolen by Parsons.
Parsons with the steal. Parsons. What is he
Pass
going
to
to do?
Griffin.
He's going to give it to
Dish now to
Griffin.
DJ.
Campbell with 13 seconds. Campbell with 10 seconds. Looks like he's going to go for the last shot.
From deep
Campbell
three-point
puts up the
range.
3. That won't
That
go.
one.
Adrian at the buzzer. No good.
And so
Off
it's
the front of the rim.
Rockets with a 14-point
That's it for the
lead
first
as we bring
half.
the quarter to a close.
The Rockets with a 14-point lead against the Clippers.
And now let's catch up with David
52
Aldridge,
to
who's standing
38.
by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax. We got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Houston Rockets.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. Momentum up for grabs for this game one in the series. What's going through the mind of the players right now?
You want to come out and play your game every single possession. I know that's cliche, but you got to do it. Establish the flow. You know, let the people know how you want the rest of the series to go. Get it, flow, go.
Nice.
Love being on this show.
Nice. Game one, you've always got to make some adjustments. It's kind of like a boxing match. That first round, you're not just coming out throwing haymakers.
It doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round
back
one.
Here in LA,
Look at DJ in this
the
one.
Rockets with a 52-38 lead, and it's a reason why the Rockets have a big lead. It's because of these players that are coming off the bench. They are literally killing them. Every time a sub happens, they just start to attack.
Thanks for joining us as we get back to the
Let's see what happens in the second half.
So on the floor for Houston.
Here's Crawford, and he turns it over already.
And it's DJ.
Here's Wilkins.
And at the 5.
Here's Harris.
Ball's knocked loose.
And that's stolen.
Anderson
with the steal.
It's Crawford on the
Smith
wing.
gives it to Crawford. And he turns it over again. Here comes Houston.
Now here's DJ.
Montgomery
Not a lot of room.
gives it to Harris.
Harris passes to Montgomery.
Here's Montgomery.
Here's the lob for Harris. Oh,
and
nice
that one almost went in.
Out left to the wing.
Here's Willis. 3-ball. Got it.
Willis has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Clippers.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball.
Here's Baker, and he turns it over. Anderson with the steal. Anderson, spin move. He's rejected. Lamb, pump fake, rejected. Here comes Williams-Goss. Baker to Montgomery. He turns it over. Here comes the Clippers. Smith. Gives it to Crawford. Crawford in the paint. He's blocked. That's another rejection. The Rockets had a total of 17 blocks in that first half.
It's the playoffs,
and they add 3 more to the total, and that's 20 blocks as a team. That is crazy. 20 blocks in one game. That as a team. Here's Anderson.
Wilkins against Anderson.
Anderson puts it up.
If he was
no good.
Even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Here's Montgomery.
Here's Montgomery.
Montgomery to the basket. Blocked. Montgomery gives it back. Gives it to Harris. Harris.
Out to the
pump
wing.
fake. Williams-Goss. His 3 won't go. But Wilkins to save the day.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he
Here's
wanted
Smith.
to be to grab that backboard.
Smith looking
Into
around.
The third we go. 2 minutes in now.
And then he gets stripped by Baker. Baker on the break. He's blocked.
To the paint.
Willis, a lob. That's stolen. Well, no. And Lamb gets blocked again. Houston is rejecting everything. No matter what is coming at them, they are blocking everything.
So
Here's
it's the
Crawford.
Clippers now. They've only allowed 2
This is
points
to Willis.
so far here in the second half. Here's
Willis puts it up, and he gets fouled.
It sends him to the line.
Montgomery with his first foul. So Willis will go to the line.
For Los Angeles, they've been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Willis knocks down the first one. And Willis nails both of them.
And so here is
Here's Baker.
17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's DJ.
Baker gives it to Harris. Harris, guarded by Crawford.
DJ sets the screen for Harris.
Harris.
Shot
What
clock
is he
at
going to
6.
do? Harris gives it to Wilkins, and he throws it down. That one was way too easy.
Well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Crawford.
Here's Crawford.
In the paint. Crawford blocked again. What are the Clippers doing? Do they not realize that Crawford has been struggling all game? They keep giving him the ball, and every time he gets it, he gets blocked every time. I don't understand it. Here's Smith, wide open mid. Got it.
That one falls.
Here's Harris.
Against Crawford. At the elbow
This is the Baker. He's blocked. Here's Smith to Crawford.
Against Crawford.
Crawford trying to put on the moves. Crawford throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do this.
Here's Harris.
And he did. Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Harris, this is the Baker. Baker, pump fake. Baker. And Smith with the block.
Puts it up.
Crawford, no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make.
Baker, gives it to Wilkins. He's blocked.
They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Crawford. Spins away. Crawford trying to take it to the paint. Crawford gives it to Smith. His three, no good. Here's Houston. It's Baker. Lobs it. Williams gone. And that one's out of bounds. Back to Houston.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Harris.
Tipped away.
And it's stolen by Crawford. Crawford gives it to Willis. Open. Got it.
Willis has got
and the Rockets call timeout.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
And I bet you the Clippers are loving it now. Because now it's starting to get in their favor now. They were trailing by 14. Now they cut the lead down even further. They're down by 7 to Houston. Back in LA, 56-49, 7 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the third. The Rockets had themselves a 14-point lead at halftime. The Clippers, they started cutting the lead down further. Now they're down by only 7.
Here is Harris. He's been patient
Here's
so
Harris.
far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Harris.
He dishes it to
This
DJ.
is to Montgomery. Montgomery, pump fakes. Looking for somebody.
Harris.
Gets it to Harris. Here's Baker.
Now here's DJ. He's
Baker.
tightly guarded.
Gives it to
Here's
Montgomery. Easy
DJ
slam.
throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down.
Here's
hard.
Crawford. Crawford.
Crawford passes
Gives
to
it to Willis. Willis.
To the left side wing.
You're going to give it to Anderson.
Here's
His
Anderson
three.
for three.
No good.
Excellent D there from Wilkins.
Here's Houston. Montgomery. His three. Won't go.
And a miss there on the
Rebound
triple.
goes to the LA.
Clippers trail by 9.
Here's
Crawford
Anderson.
outside.
To Crawford. Crawford. Trying to spin away. Crawford
Over Harris.
puts it up. No good.
Get in, but he misses.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. This is a bad time to do it.
My goodness. 3 of 22 from the field. Man, that's not a good game. Here's Harris.
He kicks it to DJ.
Is it Montgomery? Williams golf. His 3 won't go. But Wilkins does it again. Where is Anderson? Like, I mean, just where is he?
Almost like bonus points when you
Here's Smith. Here's Crawford.
Crawford against Harris.
And he's
the
fouled.
call will be against Harris.
Harris, that's his third.
Foul of the game.
Second team foul.
You better be careful here. He doesn't want to get fouled out at this type of situation. Here's Smith.
It's Crawford on the wing.
This is the Crawford.
DJ sets the screen for Crawford.
Crawford steps back. Crawford puts up the 3.
And
No.
since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Here's Harris to the basket. Harris and 1.
So 1 free throw coming up.
That was way too weak. Anderson gets his second foul. I mean, what was that? Like that was one of the weakest attempts to take a charge I've ever seen one.
Parsons comes in for DJ, and then for Houston, DJ is checked in for Wilkins, and Levine subbed in for DJ.
I just literally don't know what the Clippers are doing. Like they are just giving up everything. I mean, every time the Rockets feel like they're gonna score in the paint, they just feel like they want to take a charge, and every time they try, it ends up being a blocking foul.
Now here is Smith.
Here's Smith.
5 points in the game. Parsons up top.
Is it the Parsons? Parsons to the basket, and it's blocked.
And it's the Rockets.
Here comes Houston. Baker trying to lob it, and it's a turnover. I don't know what Baker was thinking there. He could have just scored.
DJ comes in for
Here comes D Sharp checking in, and Jordan Sharp coming in as well. And for the Clippers, it's AJ Campbell checking in.
And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for
Parsons.
Los Angeles.
This is the Campbell, a lob, and that's stolen. Here comes Houston. Jordan Sharp to the basket, missed it. Here comes the Clippers. Here's Lamb. Here's the Parsons. Is it the Graham? To Parsons. Graham. Parsons. Parsons looking for a screen. Parsons to Graham. He throws it down.
That's some skill and that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Here's D Sharp.
Feeds it to DJ.
Here's Jordan Sharp. Spins away. Jordan Sharp. And he gets fouled. That's Campbell's first foul.
I want to see how efficient the offense is running. A great stat to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, how about the
Look at
points they got
that.
in
47
transition
points off
or on the
assists.
fast
That
break
is,
tonight. That's
wow.
a huge factor as well.
Jordan Sharp nails the first one.
For the Clippers, Cooper comes in for Anderson, and DJ
Here's
subbed in
DJ
for
Sharp
Lamb.
checking in for
DJ is
Houston.
checked in for the Rockets.
And for the Clippers, Amari Cooper and Kevin Griffin checking in. The Clippers have got to get themselves a run going, because all of a sudden with them trailing double digits, like how are they going to get back in the game if you're trailing by this many points and you can't stop the Rockets offense?
At the line, nothing new.
They got to do something. Here's Parsons trying to put on some moves. Parsons takes it to the basket. That won't go. Here comes
Sharp
Houston.
got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Here's Adrian.
DJ with it outside Levine.
Here's Levine.
Kicks to
Levine
DJ.
gets it to DJ Sharp. His 3 won't go. That one went in and out. Here comes the Clippers. It's Parsons to Campbell.
Here's Campbell.
Campbell gives it to Graham. Cooper, 3-ball, no good.
And close to making the
Here comes Houston.
for the lax
D
coverage.
Sharp puts it up, no good. Graham with the rebound. Here comes Griffin, and he turns it over. DJ Sharp with the steal. A lob. Adrian throws it down.
How sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass
Here's
to set up
Parsons.
the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Parsons.
This is the
Here's
Campbell. His three
Tipped.
blocked.
Floats it up for DJ.
Here's a lob, and that's stolen.
by DJ.
Cooper gives it to Graham. Parsons, pump fakes. Parsons, and he gets stripped, but it's out of bounds. Man, Levine almost got the steal. But man, this Clippers team, whew, they gotta get it together.
And here is
And
Los
Parsons,
Angeles
and
now.
that's an easy layup.
It's a 16-point game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Adrian.
Passes it to
Here's
Sharp.
it to DJ
Lets it
Sharp.
from
His
deep.
three won't
Graham with
go.
the rebound.
Here comes the Clippers.
Graham's got his
Cooper.
fifth rebound right now in the game.
Cooper puts it up.
Cooper with
Got
the
it.
bucket.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jumper's getting blocked.
Here's Adrian.
Pass to Levine.
Gives it to Levine. Levine spins away. Levine puts it up. Got it.
Levine's got 6.
Nice job.
He's got
getting
6.
inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Parsons
Parsons
to
attacking,
the basket.
and it's
Blocked.
They have been bored.
Another
dominant. This game has
rejection
definitely been a factor
by
in
Houston.
cracking this
D
one.
Sharp
Sharp, the
gets it to Adrian. He throws it. He throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
And the Clippers are gonna call a timeout. I just don't understand, what are they doing? Like they are just playing costless at this point. They just don't know what to do. And the only issue that's costing them is because they keep giving up points to the Rockets bench. I don't understand, how are you giving up this many points to the bench? That's the crazy part. That's the one reason the Clippers are trailing, because they keep giving points to that Rockets bench. And that's the crazy part. You can't win this series if you're giving up buckets to the bench, to the bench lineup. You can't win this series if you're giving up buckets like that. They've got to step their game up, because they're still trailing and they haven't even gotten on a run yet. They just haven't. I hope Tyronn Lue talked to them during that timeout, because they are struggling. Man, I never imagined the Clippers struggling this bad at home in the playoffs. This is crazy.
And here is
Here's
Los Angeles
Cooper.
now. They trail by 16.
This is the Campbell. Pump fakes. Campbell
It's
to the basket.
deflected.
And it's blocked again.
The shot from 20
Adrian
feet away.
pulls up.
And
Got
the
it.
Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the efficiency is there.
All I
but
gotta
the
say is,
aggressiveness is
Houston's
really
just blocking
lacking. So
everything.
far, it
They are
hasn't
just
hurt them.
blocking everything.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Now here's DJ. He's
Here's
guarded close.
Campbell. Gives it to Griffin. His three.
Los
No
Angeles with
good.
another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look
Here's Houston.
too often.
It's D Sharp.
The pass
Gives it to
Sharp.
Jordan Sharp.
Floats it up for
Lobs
DJ.
it to Adrian.
Stolen
That's
away.
stolen.
Shot to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Here comes the
Right
Clippers.
wing. Got a piece
And
of
that's
it.
stolen.
Stolen by DJ.
Here comes Houston.
Right
Jordan
side,
Sharp
Levine.
to Levine. Trying to get into the post. Levine spins away. Levine.
And
No
it's the
good.
Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's
Here's
got
Griffin.
4 rebounds in this game. Parsons
Gives it
outside
to Parsons.
to the inside.
Gives it to Campbell. He's blocked.
In the corner, it's DJ.
It's D Sharp. Pump fakes. D
It's
Sharp.
tipped.
And that's blocked. DJ Sharp. He's rejected. Levine. He missed the point-blank layup.
Here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Here's Campbell.
It's an 18-point
No good
game.
again.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Here's Adrian.
Now, here's DJ. 18 points
This
separate
is the
the
Jordan
teams.
Sharp.
That's the
His
biggest
three.
lead of the game.
No good.
And Los Angeles guys shooting
Here comes the
terrible
Clippers.
so far in the second half. Down
Graham.
around 26%.
Puts it up.
And it's
No
Graham
good.
missing. Here's Houston now. They're on a
Clippers just
17-6
continue to
run.
miss. Levine lays it
was put
in.
in just the right spot. Levine's got
And now
4
the
points in
Rockets
quarter.
are leading by
That bucket
20.
adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint.
Campbell.
between the two
And
teams.
he's blocked again. My goodness. The Rockets are denying everything. Wow. This is just crazy.
Houston
And
on
Parsons,
lead.
that's an
And
easy layup
Parsons gets it
inside.
to go.
Even though the Clippers are getting these
23
easy
seconds left in the
layups,
third quarter.
they're still not playing their best game. It's Jordan
Now,
Sharp.
here's DJ.
It looks like
Campbell
he
defending.
might take the last shot.
Now DJ.
Jordan Sharp with 8 seconds. Jordan
With the
Sharp.
teardrop, it's
And it's
deflected.
blocked. Griffin
With one on the
at the
clock.
buzzer.
And the last
And he
second
missed
attempt
it.
does not go in for
And that's it for
And so
quarter
it's
number
Houston
3.
with an 18-point lead as the
Houston
quarter
with an
comes to a close.
18-point
They've been
lead.
playing some inspired defense,
We'll be
giving
back
up
for
very
quarter
few
number
easy
4
points.
here in
Right back
game
after
1.
this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Back in LA, we're set to start the fourth quarter, and unfortunately, this game is starting to get out of reach. Houston with a dominating lead against the Clippers, and there's just no other way to explain it. It's just no other way to explain it.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's who Toronto
Williams
who's
Goss,
going with.
even here's the
DJ
Wilkins,
with Willis,
and that
and
won't
Smith,
go.
And it's DJ, and it's Anderson into the 5, patrolling
Here's
the bench.
Lamb, gives it to
Now,
Smith.
here is Smith.
Smith gives it to
Tries
Crawford,
the spin
spins.
move.
Crawford,
And he gets the
and he's
whistle.
fouled.
Free throws coming up.
Harris with foul number 4.
First team foul.
So Crawford will go to the line.
At the line for your Clippers. At the line for 2.
I mean, the thing about it is, this game is it's just no other way to describe it. The Rockets are basically blocking everything the Clippers take. They're literally scoring. Their bench players that are coming off the bench are literally scoring at will. Every time they come off the bench, they just put up points left and right.
Free throw drops
Crawford
for
nails
Crawford.
the first free throw. But the thing is, they're still trailing big time. They've got plenty of time in this final quarter to get some run going and get back into the game. And Crawford nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Harris.
Harris up top, guarded by Crawford.
Trying to lob at the Baker, but it's stolen.
Now the Clippers moving
Here comes
it
the
up.
Clippers.
Lobbed up there for
Crawford,
Anderson.
and it's
by
stolen.
Wilkins.
Here comes Montgomery.
DJ kicks to
This is
Baker.
the Baker. Baker. Pump
the wing
fakes.
on the left.
This is the Montgomery. Montgomery. Pump
Here's
fakes.
Montgomery. They get
Missed
the
it.
rebound.
Wilkins
On
with the
way to
rebound.
Harris.
Back to Harris.
Hits the
Got it.
three-point bomb. And the Rockets lead by 19.
See what I'm talking about? There goes another bucket they just gave up.
And that's poor
Here's
defense
Crawford.
for a team that has a long way
Trying to put on
to
some
catch up.
moves.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to
Crawford.
get you back in the game.
Putting on the moves. Crawford's blocked again.
They've shown
Why
some
do they
strength in the
keep
paint
giving him the
today.
ball?
Their
I
work
don't
on the
understand it.
boards
Harris,
has been
pump
impressive.
fake to Wilkins.
Slam
Easy
in by
slam.
Wilkins.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the
Here's
dunker
Crawford.
mentality. Here's
Crawford
Crawford.
trying to
And
attack
he
the
makes good
basket
on
and he
the
lays it in.
Crawford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Crawford has 15, but he's 16% from the field. That's not good.
Very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the
Harris
challenge with
almost
no
got stripped.
hesitation.
Harris gives it to Williams Goss. Gives it to Baker.
Now Smith defending.
Baker.
5 to shoot.
There's 5 seconds.
In
Baker
the corner, it's
gives
DJ.
it to Williams Goss. His three won't go.
And thus
Here
far,
comes the
they've
Clippers.
managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Anderson.
Here's Anderson. Gives it to
Nice passing here
Crawford.
by
To
Los
Smith.
Angeles.
To Willis.
And here is Willis.
They're going to give it back
Here's
to Crawford. Crawford.
Crawford
No
misses
good.
again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll
Here's
take
Montgomery.
that
Coast to
whenever they
coast.
get
And he's blocked. But Wilkins missed it. Montgomery puts it back in.
And
How
they've
did they
gotten
allow
very
that to happen?
aggressive on
I
the
just don't
offensive glass
understand it.
here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Crawford. I don't know why he has the ball right now. Won't go.
With the triple.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first
Willis
half.
gives it to
0
Crawford.
pointers in
He
this
missed
half
again.
compared to 3 in the first.
Now here's DJ.
Montgomery,
Here
coast
he
to
goes.
coast,
It's
blocked.
tipped.
Here comes Anderson.
Now here's Anderson.
Gives it to Crawford.
Crawford outside.
Crawford spins, and he gets stripped by Harris. Here comes Houston. Montgomery putting on the moves.
Montgomery, the pass
Gives
to
it to Baker.
Harris outside.
Baker gives it to Harris. His three
It's
won't
not gonna
go.
for him. And the Clippers
Here comes
will
the
come
Clippers.
the other way. Crawford with the ball. Now guarded
Here's
by
Crawford.
DJ. Crawford kicks to Willis.
It's to Willis. His three. No
Los
good.
Angeles with another miss. Rockets leading by 21.
Here's Baker.
Goes up to the strike.
Baker.
And the
Block.
rejection by Smith. Land dishes to Smith.
Here's Smith.
From the arc.
Smith.
Got a piece
Blocked
of
by
it.
Baker.
And here we go.
And Baker
DJ
all by
into the
himself.
basket. And it's
Oh, what a
tied.
block
They get it
by
back.
Lamb. Montgomery missed the floater. What a
And it's Anderson
chase
with the ball
down.
for the Clippers.
Crawford.
They've allowed just 7
And he's
points here in
going to
the
get
fourth
fouled
quarter.
on the three. Williams Goss with the foul. So Crawford will go to the line.
Line for your Clippers. 3 shots.
They throw
Crawford
good.
nails the
Crawford.
first one.
Good on the second.
Crawford
free
nails the second. Crawford nails all
and he's
three.
100% from the line thus far. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them.
And the Rockets are going to call timeout. It looks like they want to talk things over. Even though they are up a lot of points, they just want to talk it over so they don't, you know, allow the Clippers to shrink the lead even more.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Now, if you're the coach, you got to understand that if your team doesn't end up coming back in these next 7 minutes, then they're going to have a conversation of what to do in game 2. Because this struggle right here, this just can't happen this whole entire series. They got to at least come out and play with intensity, because they didn't come out with the intensity. They just didn't. They kept giving up a lot of bench points to Houston, and it was just crazy. They kept giving up points to the bench. Like who does that? I mean, it happens, but you give up this many points to the bench players, like to the Rockets bench. Like the entire Rockets bench were just sitting up there scoring at will, and they just couldn't stop them. The Stars were doing okay, but it was the bench that were doing damage. Williams Goss. And that was a bad shot. He missed it.
His teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Here's Lamb. Lamb attacking the basket, puts it in.
Nice drive there to get to the bucket.
Now, since Lamb's been on fire, that could get them going. Here's Baker. Montgomery. He's guarded by Willis. Montgomery puts it up, and a foul. Wilkins picks up his second foul.
Second team foul.
Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Anderson.
Here's Anderson.
Crawford outside.
Gives it to Crawford, to Smith. Gives it to Willis.
Willis with it.
Willis. They've been trying to go to Crawford again, and yes, they go to Crawford, and he missed it. He gets it back though, missed again.
Some solid defense from Harris. Inside.
Montgomery a lob, and it's tipped, stolen. Here comes the Clippers.
Here's Smith.
Smith a lob to Crawford, and that's stolen. Here comes Houston.
Now DJ.
Harris gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery in the paint. Montgomery, no good. Willis gets it to Lamb. Missed it. Lamb with the board. Puts it back in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time.
Lamb is starting to get fired up. It's only a 14-point lead.
Now here's DJ. Defense.
They still got time.
To the inside.
They just gotta focus. Harris blocked. Here's Anderson. Gives it to Smith.
Smith the pass.
Gives it to Crawford. Crawford, 3-ball. No good.
3-point range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep
Here's
working
Harris.
and try to turn it around.
Harris with it.
Gives it to Baker. Baker puts it in.
Count it. 10 points for DJ.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy
Here's Crawford.
shot.
Takes it to the basket. He throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Hey guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He does it like
Here's Harris. Gives it to Baker. He gets stripped. Smith with the steal. Here comes Smith. Gives it to Anderson. His three. No good. He was wide open. He could have knocked that one down.
Wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Here's Baker. Baker.
Here's DJ.
Baker puts it up. No good.
No good. Clippers trail by 14.
Here comes the Clippers.
Anderson
gets it to Lamb. Gets it to Crawford. Crawford puts it up. No good.
Williams Goss has got the
Here
glass
comes
covered here
Houston.
tonight.
Wilkins
11 boards for
steps
him.
back. Blocked.
Tipped, and he recovers it. A 3-ball.
Here's Williams Goss. No good. Montgomery.
And
he gets fouled. Anderson picks up foul number 3.
Shooting for Houston. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
So with 4.5 minutes left to go, Houston leads by 14 right now. And Montgomery misses the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena.
And here comes D Sharp checking in for Houston. And for Los Angeles, Christopher Parsons checking in for Crawford.
DJ is checked in for Harris.
I just hope Crawford never has a bad game like he did tonight, because he just couldn't get it going. But he was scoring though, but it just wasn't in his favor. Here's Anderson. Gives it to Parsons. Gives it to Smith. To Willis. Pump fakes.
And here is Willis.
He's trying to not to force a shot here.
Shot clock at
Willis gives it to Smith. Willis. And he's blocked. Here's Houston. Montgomery. Corner three ball. Got it.
Three-pointer to fall. DJ's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And
Here's
Coach
Parsons.
knows it.
And that's why
Oh, what a step back
plays.
move. Parsons should
They're
have shot in
getting the
that.
ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Parsons.
Gets it to Willis. What a pass. Got it. From three-point range.
From Parsons. Parsons got his 3rd assist on the night.
3 minutes left to go. 15-point lead for Houston. D Sharp missed it. Here comes the Clippers. It's Smith. Gets it to Anderson. Parsons.
by
No good.
James Goss. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts.
Here comes Houston. Wilkins.
Wilkins kicks to
Gets it to
DJ.
D Sharp. Guarded by Anderson. D Sharp. D Sharp to the basket. Throws it down.
Throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates
Here's
love
Parsons
that
to
kind
the
of
basket.
energy,
He throws it down.
This demonstrate leadership.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising. He
The
goes
crowd
for
are
a
trying to get
slam
hype.
that
They're trying to get hype for their team.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
D Sharp to the basket. D Sharp gets it back. Blocked. Here comes the Clippers on the break. Smith to Willis. Pump fakes. Willis gives it to Anderson. No good.
Shot is off.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's D Sharp.
Now here's DJ.
D Sharp guarded by Parsons.
Here's
D Sharp puts it up. No good. Rebound goes to the Clippers.
Smith on the wing.
Smith gives it to Anderson. He throws it down.
I love that dish down low.
And now the Clippers are trying to press here.
Here's Sharp. Poked loose.
D Sharp, and it's out of bounds.
Last touch by Parsons.
I guess the Clippers are staying in that press formation. They're down by 13 with 2 minutes to go.
Here's Baker.
Here's Baker. Baker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Baker.
Kick out to Wilkins.
Trying to give it to Wilkins. Montgomery. Pump fakes. Montgomery lobs it to Wilkins. He puts it in.
Clippers trail by 15.
Clippers are down by 15. They've got to go because they're down by 15. Parsons trying to put on the moves, but he's wasting time. Willis.
6 on the shot clock.
Willis puts it up. No good.
No good. Rocket shooting
Houston now with it.
A tremendous boost for these guys.
And unfortunately, the Clippers are running out of time.
Win here in Game 1 of the series for the Rockets.
And here's Williams Goss, and he puts it in.
Strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key.
So unfortunately for this one, the Houston Rockets are going to steal Game 1 on the road.
And I think their focus now has to
and Parsons gets rejected.
They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity.
Here's D Sharp.
Honestly, maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused
Here's
team
Montgomery.
in the next one.
This
So
is the
they may
D
have
Sharp.
to be just a
Williams
little bit
Goss.
tougher.
His three. No good.
Steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big time
Parsons.
for DJ.
And that's stolen. Look at Wilkins just grabbing it with one hand. D Sharp. Wide open. Williams Goss with the
They just
slam.
blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and
But with that, guys, this is going to wrap it up. So the Houston Rockets are going to start off this series on the right foot. They're going to steal Game 1 on the road here in Los Angeles. They're going to win 96-77. All thanks to the Rockets bench. They did damage right after they came off that bench. And the Rockets will go up 1-0 against the Clippers.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
And the player of the game,
and now,
of course, it goes to Wilkins.
Your player of the game.
I mean, think about it. He had 3 snatch blocks in this game. So why wouldn't they give him the player of the game? He just played tremendous all game long as he led the Rockets into Los Angeles to take game 1 of their first round series against the Los Angeles Clippers. Man, a tough one for Los Angeles. They had the home court advantage. They just didn't come out and play that home atmosphere, energy, or anything. They just didn't come out with the right intensity. And they've got to come out with that intensity in game 2, because imagine losing both games of your series at home. You're going to be in trouble once you head out on the road for game 3. So the Clippers are going to have to talk things out and find out what to do to try to even up this first round series at a game apiece. Because the way they just allowed Houston to go up in there and steal a game, well, as a road team, you do have to try to steal a game on the road, but usually it'd be the first game, sometimes it'd be the second, but it could be any game, and the Clippers allowed it to be the very first game of the series. But like I said, they've got plenty of games to go before knocking them off. But the Clippers just gotta play better than this. Crawford, he put up 20 points, but he went 5 of 34 from the field. Come on, bro. Come on. You have got to have a better performance than that. A better performance than that. 5 of 34 from the field, 6 turnovers. Come on. You cannot win a series if you go 5 of 34 from the field. I mean, I was just sitting up there witnessing that the Clippers just kept giving Crawford the ball, and every time he got the ball, he got blocked. I didn't know what they were thinking. But Willis put up 15, and everybody else finished in single digits. Even Joshua Lamb finished in single digits. Anderson finished in single digits in points. And Smith even finished single digits in points. Smith went 2 for 10. Anderson went 3 of 11. Lamb went 3 for 8. Campbell went 2 of 12. Man, the Clippers are gonna have to definitely bounce back in game 2, and they're gonna be at home for the second game as well. So good thing they have a second opportunity to try to get on the board in the series and even it up. But for Houston though, they can celebrate because they have the 1-0 lead in this first round series. Montgomery put up 17 and 12. Wilkins with 14 points, 20 boards, 6 blocks, 4 steals. Just a tremendous game, and 3 of those blocks were snatch blocks. DJ Sharp put up 12, Baker with 10, D Sharp with 10, Williams Goss with 9, Levine with 8, Adrian with 8, Harris put up 6 and 9, 7 blocks. 7 blocks for Harris. Harris even had 7 assists. But like I said, Houston, they can celebrate this one because they lead 1-0 against the Los Angeles Clippers. They take this one on the road. Now, like I said, you totally understand why the Rockets won. Look at the bench points. The Clippers gave up 40 bench points to the Houston Rockets. And my only question is, how can you win a series and you giving up that many points to a team off the bench? Like, that was the reason the Rockets won this game, cause the bench lineup just came in and just did their thing. They just did damage, and there was just nothing the Clippers could do. So for the Rockets, they take game 1 of this first round series as they take the 1-0 lead. And in game 2, they'll be back on the road looking to steal both games on the road to go up 2-0. But for Los Angeles, they're going to be back at home though to try to even up this first round series at a game apiece in game 2 as they will host again. And they are hoping to play better than what they did in game 1. But if you enjoyed this game, be sure to drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And next up, it's another game 1 in the Western Conference. We're going to be up in OKC. It's the 4-seeded Thunder hosting the 5th-seeded San Antonio Spurs.